Hey. So before I get started, where are my manners? Hey y'all, it's Ali. I am a social media commentator. No, I don't have any credentials. I'm just here like you guys, just putting a label onto it. Let's jump right into this video, shall we? I would have made this earlier, but honestly, I just really wasn't in the mood. Y'all, I had an anxiety attack earlier because of my financial situation. It was a mess. I had to clean my freaking apartment. That took like 2 hours. And like literally, I just kept on getting annoyed because it's summertime, and down here in the South, I live in Oklahoma. I literally have like little tiny gnats or something flying around out here all the time. And I'm just like, what the hell? Anyways, let's actually jump into what we're here to talk about. I really just wanted to talk about how I believe that Chellace and NicOlandria are doing everything pretty much correctly and right in regards to getting prepared for the reunion. So let's just jump right into it. What I mean by doing everything right, I mean like they're focusing on themselves, right? They're focusing on their couple, right? The content that they're pushing out, that they're showing us, the crumbs that they're giving us and everything, it's like either in your face or very subtle. It's very cute. Chellace was out yesterday because of, Ace's birthday, and, so many cute ass fucking clips of them just dancing. Shelly looked wonderful, looked beautiful. Oh my gosh, that outfit, banging. Bonkers. Okay, she is a gorgeous woman, but no, they were just so loved up on and dancing and everything, and I'm just like they were not kidding when they said that you cannot out freak the freak. Okay, those two are freaks. Okay. And there was literally multiple times where I feel like Ace had to catch himself from doing too much in front of cameras. Like, that's how much he wanted Shelly. And that's all I'm gonna say, because wow. And I will say one thing about Chellace, Shelly and Ace, is that they give us, very minimum content, but when they come out, right? And I really appreciate like the buzz that they give me, the buzz that they give, the audience, people that are watching, waiting for them and everything, including the fucking haters, right? They can be silent for like 3 days, 4 days straight, and then suddenly they're like, oh yeah, by the way, hey, picture. Oh, hey, we're together. and literally like the audience would be like, oh my gosh. And it just go. Even with NicOlandria, we already know that Nick is like pretty much kind of going online. He's going to give us something at least. Like he will never be away from like the internet no more than 2 days. No more than 3 days. 3 days could be like max, and then he'll pop up go like, hey y'all. Hey. Yeah, and NicOlandria, obviously, she posts what she wants to post. She does what she wants to do, and honestly, I think that should be her brand. I don't think that us wanting to see her, us like saying that we miss her and everything, it's the same way that we say that we miss Shelly, right? Shelly really is just like, she's in the shadows, it's quiet, and then boom, it's like, okay, she's there. And it's the same with NicOlandria, she's in the shadows, she's quiet, she'll give us a little picture in there at a photo shoot or something like that, or do a photo jump, and we're like, oh, it's just like, it's so buzzy. Like, these women are just so fucking smart. Like, oh my gosh, like their minds. Yeah. But like, what they have not done in the last month of like them being like out of the villa since the show's been over? You know what they haven't done? They have not engaged in any of the potential drama in regards to Huda or Sierra or anything like that, right? They have been very, very quiet, very silent, right? Because when they said that they will address things at the reunion, they said they were going to address things at the reunion, okay?
Okay, I said what I said.
Like, there is so many things that I feel like need to be talked about or need to be questioned and answered. Like, for example, I think that Huda definitely should answer about who does she feel like was bullying her. I'm so sorry. Like, what was that about? Who did you feel like was bullying you? You said you were getting bullied and ganged up on. Who was that? You want to name names?
I mean, let me ask the audience.
Listen, and I know I'm not the only one that's curious. Like, name names. Like, stand on business, Another thing that I feel like needs to be answered is the question towards Taylor regarding, Alandria. Specifically, something like, so Taylor, when we watched the show back, you do admit to Ace that you didn't find Alandria to be physically attractive, but you still decided to stay with her, and you never were honest and open about you wanting to fully explore things with Clark. What was that about? What was going through your mind when you were thinking that? Like I'm not kidding. There's so many things, so many small things that I feel like need to be answered, and like things of what happened outside the villa and everything. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of questions towards Huda. So sorry. Like obviously people, especially the first week or two, like a lot of people had some issues with like who she's hanging out with. A lot of people obviously didn't like the Call Your Daddy podcast. There's just certain things that she said or has done that people are just like, this is weird.
Pictures is fucking weird, bro.
Not y'all. You know how she's just speaking because she's mad.
People might even question, Amaya about Brian, if her and Brian are actually still coupled up. There's been rumors of them being broken up, so on and so forth. I definitely want them to ask Nick and Alandria if they are closed off or exclusive. Like, they haven't told us anything, like we are still kind of guessing. We like to have we like to assume that they are based off the Kalani, campaign with like them saying falling head over heels for each other, so on and so forth. Like, we would like to assume that they are, but a campaign is a campaign, an ad is an ad, so they got to do what they got to do. So I do wonder if they would actually answer that, or if they're going to continue to tease us and give us crumbs. Listen, if they were to give us crumbs, I would be okay with that personally, because I joined the ship when crumbs were already given, when we were already delusional together, okay? And like, come on now, if they want to continue to do that for us as the fans, listen, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But like, I'm just super curious about how it's going to be worked out, right? Like, obviously we have questions. We are curious about, as audience, we are curious about how things are going to play out in regards to that. But once again, like I said, Nick and Alandria and Shelly and Ace and other Islanders and other couples have been doing things correctly, right? They have not been talking shit or liking weird, comments or tweets about any of the Islanders. They have not been like actively engaging in any of the drama. They have been very quiet, they've been very silent. And as they stated, they're going to address things at the reunion. They're going to have their receipts ready to go to talk to people about what they said about them outside the villa, but people won't be able to address them because they didn't do shit. Like, they literally haven't done anything. All they've done is literally mind their fucking business and push out content for their fans, for us. Right? It's the same for Brian and Amaya, right? Like, of course, that rumor about them possibly being broken up has been going around, but in regards to them engaging with anything, they haven't. They've been dead silent. Same with Iris and Pepe. Dead silent. Literally just living in their own fucking bubble, their own world. Literally all four of these couples, Shelly and Ace, Nick and Alandria, Iris and Pepe, Brian and Maya, these four, quiet, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Like, they're moving so smart and strategic when it comes down to that reunion, because they know that there's things that needs to be addressed. They know that there's things that needs to be said as well, right? And I feel like that's the energy. Like, how they've been quiet and we haven't been seeing a lot of that like messy energy coming from them. That energy is going to be given to others within the villa. Yeah, and I am so psyched for it. I really am, because there's no way that there's things that's not going to be addressed. Like, this reunion is probably going to be one of the most watched reunions, even compared to like Love Island USA season 6. This reunion is going to be the messiest reunion to watch as well. I just feel it in my heart. It's not going to be like it's going to be like Bad Girls Club, everybody yelling and talking shit and like making sexual remarks, people getting up, they're about to fight, like Sorry, listen, the messy girl out of me came out, my bad. But like, I'm just so excited about what could potentially happen. I'm excited about what's going to be addressed, what's not going to be addressed. I'm excited for all the crumbs that we're going to be getting from these couples. I'm excited about things possibly being exposed and, things being confirmed. I'm absolutely ready for it, like, no joke.
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Yeah.
That being said, thank you guys for tuning in to my semi-late night live. As you guys can see, the sun's already gone down and I've only been recording for like 15-20 minutes. Once again, if you are a YouTube supporter that is seeing this video and you watched all the way throughout the end, just wanted to remind you guys that you guys can directly support me by hitting me up through the super chats. I would very much appreciate that. I did see a few people that have already done that, like just yesterday, and I just want to say thank you guys very much. Y'all support means so much to me, of like me even getting out on this journey of becoming a genuine full-time content creator. I really appreciate it. All right, let me go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna finally start cooking something. I realize I haven't eaten anything today. Like, your girl was stressed the fuck out. But I will see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye bye.